What's up, guys? Happy Thursday. We are on our way to go meet with our realtor, and I am super excited because today I start looking at warehouse space. This space is going to be specifically for the apparel line that I've been working a few years on, and I'm just really excited to take this next step in getting a warehouse and office space. Today we are going to look at a few different options. I'm not looking to getting into a place until like July, August, because the launch for the apparel line won't actually be until like August, September, but I won't know until we get closer to launch date when it's actually going to launch. So what do you think about this, Chris?
I'm excited for you.
Are you?
Yeah.
You gonna come hang out with me?
Yeah, of course.
The one place that I'm really excited about, that my realtor Nick was telling me, is this place, because he's like, what are you looking for? I'm like, well, I'm not really don't want that big of a commute. I want it like super close to the house, because there's a few surrounding areas that have a lot of like warehouse space. So I was thinking like around 5,000 square feet, because I'll have to sign a lease for 12 months. That's normally what you sign to rent out buildings or just a house or apartment, whatever. But it looks like it might be closer to 2,500 square feet, just because it's in my budget. But I am planning on definitely outgrowing that, maybe in 6 months to a year. So hopefully I won't have to move out sooner than that, because then I will have to pay a bunch of fees to get out of the lease. So it's just really cool to actually get out there and see the options. I actually wasn't going to start looking for like another probably month or so, but Chris said it's probably important that you start looking now, just seeing what your options are. Because the first collection that I'm launching, which is pretty interesting, I'm going to kind of talk about that right now, just because I'm just going to start vlogging today, and it's like already 1 o'clock. So I'll actually vlog the rest of the day, and I'll kind of tell you guys a little bit the history of my apparel and just my message behind it and stuff. So if you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know that I already had a warehouse in LA. I was paying like around $2,600 for, I feel like it was like around 3,000 square feet. But that was when I had my fashion line, and I was actually just wholesaling and putting my label on it. So it was more of a private label. So a private label is when you find somebody to do all the work for you, basically all like as far as what the product is. It's nothing that you actually design from scratch. It's another company's ideas. They've been in this industry probably for a long time, and you find them and then you just slap your name on it. So that's what I did with my first clothing line, and it was a fashion line, just because you guys had requested so much about like what I wore and stuff. So it really sparked the interest of launching a clothing line. So that was a private label line, and it was called Walk in My Fashion. And when I had got the warehouse space, it was, I think, like 4 to 6 months into it, I actually went through a really big breakup. You guys probably remember Garrett, and I kind of just shut up. I kind of just needed to get away and come back to NorCal, where my family was at. So I actually moved, and I was still running the business out of the warehouse, but it wasn't the same. I wasn't there. I still had people that worked for me, but I kind of just, I don't know, it kind of just like went downhill because I just lost interest. I had no motivation. I was kind of like in a really dark space. So anyway, fast forward like 3 years later, and this entire time actually, I have been designing and just kind of going through different manufacturers, and like just, I've learned so much when it comes to design and apparel, and just there's just so much to it. And it's a video that I want to put together for you guys and kind of show you guys like what it takes to actually launch a fitness apparel line. It's a lot of work, especially if you design from scratch and they're all your own designs. So I had originally designed some pretty crazy designs and then some pretty crazy prints, but after years of like kind of just trying a bunch of different things, because I'm the type of person that likes to learn everything, so I learned everything by myself. I feel like I went to school for 3 years for this, and now I have my master's in it, literally. So I was designing all these like crazy designs and stuff, and then I realized, like, just like, I feel like a lot of designers do this in the beginning too. You kind of design for yourself and your body type, and I didn't really think of the big picture. So now what I've been working on is really designing things that, you know, will fit any body type. So my apparel line is going to range from extra small to triple XL. So there were like certain things that I was doing to where the sports bras would not have fit somebody with like a double D size boob. I was more like trying to fit my B cut boob. So anyway, long story short, I've learned so much, and I am actually designing. You design anywhere from 6 months to a year in advance, just so that you're ready to launch everything as it comes, and just kind of ahead of the game for your marketing and everything that you're going to put like on Instagram, YouTube, everything like that. So it's really important to have designs ready anywhere from 6 months to a year in advance. So I have not only been working hard on this first launch, but I have also been working extremely hard on future launches too, because when I launch one collection, I'm only going to restock it once, and then I'm launching the next collection. And I want it to be like that because I really like new trendy fashion, and I don't want to keep launching the same style with a different print or the same print with a different style. I really want to just launch all kinds of new stuff for you guys, and it takes a lot of back end work that is not shown. I actually literally work around the clock. Ever since the COVID-19, the manufacturers have opened up somewhat, so I've been working like around the clock for the last couple months, just getting ready for everything. I normally work like really late nights, like starting at 10 p.m. and then I'll work probably through 1 to 2 a.m. and then I'll wake up early, so that I could work with my manufacturer, because of the time difference. It's such a big time difference. So there's so much that goes into all of this, and I kind of just wanted to give you guys a just kind of like a breakdown of my journey, and the launch of this apparel line and how much it means to me, because there were so many times where I felt like giving up. There were times where I didn't design or even contact my manufacturer for months. So the fact that it's just launching in a few short months is very surreal to me, and it's definitely one of my dreams. People ask me, if you could do anything else besides fitness, like what would you do? This was like before I even started designing and stuff, and I always said I would have been a designer. I wanted to go to FITM, but I never had the money to actually go to that private school when I lived in LA. So now that I've basically put myself through school, and I've learned so much when it comes to the apparel world, I'm just super excited to launch this. So much detail and effort and work goes into this, that most of you guys don't know about. So I really do hope that I can inspire you guys through my own journey of not giving up. There's going to be a lot more videos based on this, but today is a good day because I am going to have a headquarters and a warehouse specifically for the Jessica Arevalo collection. And yeah, I'll go into the detail why I picked the logos, why I picked the name, the packaging, all of that, when everything comes. So hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog and scoping out warehouse spaces. And then also Flexi came to join us because her opinion matters a lot to me. Chris is like, we really have to bring her. I'm like, yes, this is my child, and she's literally like my child. She's not a dog. She's definitely a baby, a newborn baby that we had to take care of and nurture back to life, and she needs to see where her second home is. So her opinion means a lot to me, so she will be helping with the decision today. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the warehouses. So we just arrived at spot number 1, and I can say that I'm kind of scared because the landscaping here has a lot of weeds. Okay, so that warehouse spot was really cool actually because it had air conditioning and it's insulated. And so has air conditioning, heater, and most warehouse spaces don't have that. So that's a really cool option. And I just liked the idea of you can expand. So like the warehouse space is like 2,000 square feet, and then if I wanted to expand into the next unit, and then it would be like 4,000 or 5,000 square feet, and then you can actually expand into the next one, which would be like, what, 7,500 square feet or something?
Yeah, it's
so
interesting
I
how
actually like that idea, because I could definitely see myself being here for a few years to be able to expand like that. But I don't know, what do you think, Chris?
Yeah, I liked it a lot. The air conditioning is a big selling point because here in the Rockland area, it gets like 115 in the summer during July, August. So
115, you guys.
So imagine trying to pack boxes in that kind of heat. It's pretty rough.
I mean, I do like the sauna, but
yeah,
that's just too aggressive. I would just feel bad like having employees working in that condition anyway. That's like crazy. What do you think about the actual? I'm just like totally eating my chip, but I don't care. I'm hungry. What did you think about the price point, the condition of the warehouse, stuff like that?
Oh, it was good. It had good lighting too, so you know if we're gonna do photo shoots and stuff there, and maybe put a little bit of gym equipment in there, it's really an ideal space. The outside wasn't the best, but again, like you can't judge a book by its cover because it was much nicer on the inside.
True. I mean, the only thing that I didn't like was there was like weeds, and you could tell it hadn't been landscaped. So we asked the guy about that, like, hey, that's a quick fix. Like, can you guys get that fixed?
I mean, it literally could just be because of the corona.
Oh yeah, that's true.
They might,
True.
be slacking on that stuff.
I don't think about that.
The landscaping, but
we still have our landscape guys come to our house though.
yeah, I mean, it's not up to me. It's they just keep running their business and it just keeps going. But also, that place is only 12 minutes from the house, so that's really nice.
Yeah. But anyway, we're gonna go to the second location now, and then the third location we're supposed to see. The guy couldn't find the key, so we're gonna see 2 locations today. But I felt like we saw like 3 locations. We walked through like 3 units up there, and price per square foot is $1. And so this place that we're going to see is also $1.
Yeah, that's pretty typical in this area.
I don't think this next spot doesn't have air conditioning though. So
in the office it does.
Oh, in the office, but not in the warehouse. So let's see. I'm so excited, but not really. I'm kind of scared because this next one is literally right by one of our favorite, well, like this is like my favorite brewery, and it's in the same parking lot. This can get
snap.
ugly.
They have a taco bar right now.
Really fast. I mean, what time is it? Because I think I need a drink. But they have such good beer, and one of the beers here, it's called Captain Crunch, and it's so good. Like, I love like fruity, sweet tasting beers, because Chris kind of got me into it, drinking that
what's
kind
it
of
called?
beer.
Strawberry something is what it's called.
Strawberry Crunch or something? I don't know. But
Yeah.
anyway, it's in the same parking lot.
Out of Bounds Brewery.
We definitely, well, please don't tell people what it is, because everyone's gonna be coming here. It's a secret.
You know,
it's a secret.
It's gonna have the
Is
return
it?
address. Yeah.
Can I have a PO box on it?
I don't think so.
But anyway, I'm excited to see this area now. I actually kind of like it. It looks a little cleaner, a little newer.
Yeah, but no AC in the warehouse.
I mean, I ain't gonna be in the warehouse. No, I'm playing. I'm just kidding. I am. I'm gonna be shooting in there. I'm sure I'll be packing hands-on. I'm just like that. I like to work like crazy. So to actually start shipping things out to you guys, and for you guys to like get your goodies, and for me to be hands-on, is just gonna be super exciting. And I'm excited to do it. Okay.
Right on this side. And it's sweet, let's see where there's 300 and 400 are both available.
Oh, both of these.
And what's the size on these ones?
So they're roughly the same size. This
Oh,
one's
okay.
2,500 square feet, and
Okay.
the other one was 2,375.
Okay.
So they're very, very close.
Yeah, and it's not that far. Like,
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like a lot further.
Let's go, Flexi.
And
And she's still
if I knew which building it was, and we didn't circle the whole thing.
Oh
I'd
yeah,
change-
I got so excited because I'm like, oh my god, out of bounds. I'm literally gonna be
Right there.
Hey guys, I'm a little buzzed right now because Crystal should have put on those glasses. Like, you don't know what's up. Anyway, so we just left this place, and like I was telling you guys, this place is literally in the same parking lot. And this beer that we got in here is called, what's it called, Chris? Caramel apple kettle sour. It's a sour, which is like Chris's favorite, and it's so good. We had two while we were waiting for our tacos because he had a taco truck. I totally didn't even get that on camera, but maybe they didn't want us to get that on camera because we kind of technically had a drink there and we really weren't supposed to.
They said as long as you were waiting for
Yeah, we
food.
were waiting for food, and we were waiting for them to fill up our cans, technically. But I didn't actually record that, but it was really good. I'll try to plug in the tacos right here if I can to show you guys.
Yeah, we got to hang out and talk to people.
We got to hang out. We talked to people. You know, it was like
humans.
maybe like 4 to 6 feet apart, but it was nice to talk to people. Everyone just went nuts over Flexi because we actually had her in there, because it's kind of like a cement floor. It's kind of like a warehouse filling, the brewery. But yeah.
Luckily, I was wearing masks and gloves.
You were not wearing masking gloves.
Invisible masks and gloves.
Oh my god. Oh, sorry. I have like a, what's that called?
Phobia of driving.
Not phobia of driving, but I have what's called
PTSD.
PTSD because I was literally in a car accident before, a couple of them. I'm not gonna say if they're my fault or not, but I was, and it was very scary. And I always I'm like really annoying in the car because I'm like, ah, and then we'll be like 20 feet away from a car. But anyway. We got 3 of these cans filled up because we did not bring our growlers, even though we have like 3 at home. And it's with the caramel apple sour, and it's super good. But anyway, I feel like I've been talking forever. Flexi is pooped, and so am I. And so is Chris maybe.
I'm fine.
But we're gonna go pick up Christian right now, and then I think I'm gonna record tomorrow for you guys as well because I am throwing my nephews I'm talking about last minute, you guys. My older brother called me yesterday, and he said, I want you to throw a party for the boys. So I said, okay. You guys know I love throwing parties, so I said, well, what do they like? He said they like Smash Bros. From like Mario Kart, and they also like Minecraft. So I said, well, which one do they like more? The la 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 la.
Smash Bros.
La
From Mario
la
Kart
la
is
la
just
la.
good.
What's it called?
Everyone's gonna be so mad when he's.
What is it?
Super Smash Bros. Is a fighting game. It has nothing to do with Mario Kart. Wait, never mind. Don't worry about it.
You know, I googled it though, because I'm like, what is this Super? And Super Mario Kart came up.
Stop calling him Super Mario Kart. Mario is in the game.
Whatever.
Mario Kart is a racing game.
Okay.
Completely unrelated.
Oh. Well, anyway, okay, so I'm confused. Obviously, I'm confused. But anyway, I'm throwing my nephews a Minecraft birthday. I spent like $250, not gonna lie, kind of went a little crazy because anything for family, and I also love throwing parties. It's just like something I've always done. I've literally probably have thrown about at least a dozen surprise parties with at least anywhere from 20 to 50 people attending, which is a lot. If anybody has ever thrown anything like that,
Throw me a surprise
they
party.
know. Okay, well, don't like put too much emphasis on it because, you know, it's not your birthday yet, all right? Our birthday's 3 days apart, so I'd probably throw a surprise birthday party for the both of them. for the both of us, actually.
You throw a surprise party for yourself.
Yes, I would do that. I'd be
You'd
the
be
one.
like, surprise!
If no one's gonna throw me a surprise birthday party, I'll throw myself one. So, anyway, gotta go. I've been taking way too long.
Who are you
there's
gonna
cherries.
surprise? Your
There's
friends?
cherries for
or-
$2. I would just surprise myself, blindfold myself and be like, oh my god, I never knew.
No, you should invite people over, and then not tell them it's your birthday, and be like, surprise! It's my birthday. That'd be funny, right?
That's cringy. Anyway, so tomorrow, Friday, Saturday is the birthday party. I think I want to show you guys how I do the balloon arches, how I just kind of figured out how to put a party like this together. He told me yesterday morning at 8 a.m. I had all the food delivered and everything in my Amazon cart and checked out within 3 to 4 hours. Okay? Because I've been getting really good at this, but I used to spend like weeks and months sometimes to plan surprise birthday parties. So I might have a good business idea that I might come out within the next year or so, because I know how hard it is to throw a party. I know how hard it is to get all the decorations. So that got me thinking with my business brain about some things. But anyway, I'm going to say goodbye because I feel like this video is so long, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the spots today. Oh, one more thing. We actually just might buy now. We might buy a warehouse together. So after seeing those 2 spots, that's a whole nother story, but that's actually what our conclusion was, right? We're actually going to start applying for a couple things and see if we can actually get a loan to actually buy a warehouse. So Chris said that he would do that with me. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm looking forward to getting the warehouse space. I'm super excited about it. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, it's my glasses. Chris, you have anything to say?
No, that's it. See you tomorrow.
Alright, peace. In the Middle East. On the East Coast, on the West Coast.